Today is National Cake Day and Cyber Monday.
Our lunch options for today will include hamburgers on bun, big Uncrustable, cheeseburgers, and chicken patties.
Our sides today are baked beans, oven-baked fries, and a fresh veggie tray.
In national news, the Preston Water of French Polynesia drew visitors from all places all over the world. It turns out gray reef sharks are found of its Great Wall. Here is a great story with the video.
The idyllic islands of French Polynesia may seem like a relaxing paradise of pristine reefs and clear waters, but take a dip below the surface. Are you ready for a swim? Fakarava is a rectangular-shaped atoll located in French Polynesia in the South Pacific Ocean. The southern pass of Fakarava is known as the Grey Shark Wall due to having the highest concentration of grey reef sharks in the world. Since 2006, the sharks have been protected from fishing, which is attributed to their population increase. During the day, the sharks are fairly docile and conserve energy, ready to hunt their prey at night. Although the exact number of sharks found in Fakarava is uncertain, with only 650 human residents, it's likely the people are outnumbered.
.com is a good website that carries interesting articles to read. Check out another of their feature articles about Germany's real Disney castle.
If you've been to Disneyland, you may feel like you've seen parts of this castle before, but you're not dreaming, Sleeping Beauty. This fairy tale castle You've seen parts of this castle before, but you're not dreaming, Sleeping Beauty. This fairy tale castle
Farming underwater is now possible, part of the experiment known as Nemo's Garden. Great Big Story has information for this as well.
I feel we are overusing the resources of our planet. We want to expand the possibilities of agriculture in an environment where it wasn't thought that you could actually grow plants. We think that that can really change the outlook for the future. Nemo's Garden is an alternative agriculture project where we're trying to find a way to grow plants underwater in underwater greenhouses. We have grown between 50 and 60 different species, basil, different kinds of salads, goji, soy, sprouts, medical herbs. Harvesting the plants is actually very simple. We cut it just like we would do on land, and then we wrap it into reusable plastic containers, and we just close it up and we pick it up on the surface, nice and comfortable. The main challenges of growing plants underwater it has never been done, it's all new. Initially, the learning curve was very steep. Every operation has to be done scuba diving. That is a challenge on itself. The main advantages are the protection from outside elements. We are underwater, nothing can get to us. No pests means no chemicals needed, and of course, no hail, no storms. The temperature stability that we have inside the water, which is a lot more stable than outside, plus the higher pressure underwater apparently makes our plants grow faster and stronger and with higher content of essential oils. The water that we use for the plants is mostly from evaporation of the surface of the salt water. Once it's evaporated, it condenses back into rain. We basically create fresh water automatically that we don't need to consume any energy for. We know that climate change and the future of demography is headed towards a way where we will be overusing the resources of our planet. I hope that Nemo's Garden is a way to use those resources in a very respectful way and balanced way. The whole concept for the project is to expand the possibilities of agriculture. In a world that is covered more than 70% in water, it simply makes sense to us.
Now to Taj with the sports and weather.
Thank you, anchors. 7th and 8th grade boys basketball plays against Stony Brook tomorrow night. However, 8th grade boys basketball plays from 6:30 to 8:30, and 7th grade boys basketball plays from 5:30 to 7:30, and they also have a county tournament on November 29th. Wrestling conditioning will begin today. Swimming and diving trials will be held Friday and December 3rd. Both wrestling and swimming and also diving are open to MSDOT 6th graders. So, if you have a younger sibling or neighbor interested in these programs, be sure to let them know about the opportunity. The parent informational meetings is today from 6:30 to 7:30 at the LC Bears Den. Today will be a high of 46 degrees and a low of 35 degrees, along with a 78% chance of humidity. Now back to our anchors.
Thanks, Taj.
We encourage you to come out to support the boys basketball teams this Thursday when they play at home.
Students, if you are brought to school or walk, remember to dress for the weathers in the coming weeks and months.
The celebrity birthday for today is DJ Khaled, who is a Snapchat star.
Random fact of the day is the first caps were made from straw.
Now to Mr. Harsha and Miss Neal with the rest of your morning announcements.
Have a great day, Bruins!
Good morning, Bruins. Love that energy from our anchors. Just wanted to get on briefly and welcome everybody back. I hope that you had a great week last week to rest and recharge. I just want to make sure everybody understands we have 4 strong weeks of learning left before the second grading period comes to an end and we go on a 2-week winter break. And I just wanted to make sure that I gave everybody a reminder this morning as I walk through the hallways. Just still see some things that we need to tighten up a little bit. Some students are not getting right to college prep as we've asked them to do, and we need to keep giving reminders for them to move on to college prep. I know the weather is getting cold, and I know that you're going to cover yourself and with hoods and hats and gloves and jackets, which is good, but make sure when you enter the building, again, that all of any sort of head wrap or covering whatsoever comes off your head. You can put those jackets in your locker and so forth. So just a couple quick reminders this morning, again, just to tighten things up a little bit here as we finish off the last couple weeks of our second grading period. This morning, I am going to turn it over to Mrs. Neal, who's going to talk a little bit about our Learn More magazine.
Thank you, Mr. Harsha. Welcome back, students and staff. It's good to be here. Weather's nice, still a little warm. I wanted to bring everyone up to date and make sure that we're all on the same page with our Learn More magazines. All right, everyone should have a copy of this already. And teachers, you also have an electronic copy of this. So we're going to take a look at this magazine, and we're also going to take a look at the electronic version. As you recall, this magazine is split into 3 sections, 3 C's. And the first section is the blue section, and that's the one that we've been working on. And we're going to talk about that, the career. And we're going to still focus on the career because some of you need to get caught up. Some teachers were out. Some students were out, and we just need to get caught up on this. So we're going to focus on the career and finish that off today. Then we're going to move to the college section, and then lastly, we will look at the cost section. So let's take a look at the magazine, and you should have, again, a copy of this. Remember, prizes will be given to all students who complete this magazine from front to back. If you take a look at some of the earlier pages, where it starts, we just have the beginning, and remember the career, the college, and then the cost. We're still in the blue section. Let's move on down. And you'll see, again, all the different areas that the career section is divided into. And you'll see some of the stories. So please read those. Keep going down. And we're going to look at this page in particular, number 7. That's the one that I expect you to do if you want to turn in the magazine. If you click on the boxes, teachers, you will see that you can actually type in those. And so if you wanted to do it as a group as well, put some career information in there, you can do that. Move on down. And then you will see that the last page here, which is page 8, will finish out the blue section. So students, today, we're going to all get on the same page, per se, by finishing pages 1 through 8. And then we will start the college section tomorrow. And that will allow us to spend time talking about all the different private, public colleges, why you should go to college, all the different types of places in Indiana that you can go, and figuring out a graduation plan, mapping out the future. We'll do all of that soon. And again, you'll see there are many spots within this book that you can complete and then turn in for a prize. So today, everyone, get caught up on the career section, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.